Texas versus Ohio State, a rematch of that Cotton Bowl semifinal playoff collision where the Buckeyes survived. Both replacing a lot of stars from those teams. Both expect to contend for a championship this season. Welcome to the Old Horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the third-ranked team, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this deep to start us off. Return starts from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field to open this game. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, the offense tries to catch this defense napping here on the first play of the game. And how about the pressure to come up with a big sack to start this game?
Backed up here, 2nd and long from the 15. They'll run it to the left. Breaks into the clear. Jukes to get past the man. They bring him down, but a solid run there by the sophomore.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down. Really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. First down now. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Makes the catch. It's Peoples.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Not exactly how this offense wanted this game to get started, especially playing at home. Big sack, loss of yardage, and now what kind of decision do you make here on your side of the 50 on 4th down?
The Buckeyes will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The Longhorns offense gets their first crack now. They will go up against a secondary, Kirk, that talks about the no-fly zone. These guys are confident in their ability to just lock down wide receivers and take away the opponent's passing.
Seems like every year in college football, there's secondaries around the country that want to brag that they have the best group of defensive backs. I think this defense and this secondary specifically has a very strong case with what they have to work with. The question I have is, how will the offense consistently move the ball against this group today?
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. A play action looking to throw. It's a short completion to the tight end. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45, a solid gain.
Well, this is called settling down in his zone defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
To throw, it's Manning. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
The Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Off the play fake on first down. Pass caught. After second effort, he's brought down, but he's past the marker.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. He makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Makes a quick catch. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Looking right, this one caught. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Headed to the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Longhorns looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. And the single back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
They got some ground to make up, 2nd and long from the 15. Off the play fake, we're going to pass it. Short connection to the tight end here. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, and it's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Now the first play of the drive, they'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's an out route, the catch made. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a 1st down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
That's a good job here staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd manageable here for this offense.
2nd down play coming up. Takes off in a bootleg. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught by the receiver. In the clear at the 25. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point try coming now. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Looking to throw. It's Sayin. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that first down.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the completion made. They bring it down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, drops back. And he finds his tight end for the catch. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Throwing off play action. That's a quick shovel pass. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound. Right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. They'll give it to the running back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Boy, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And Chris, I think back all the years of Texas football, going way back, and they've had some good receivers. Roy Williams comes to mind, Devin Duvernay more recently in the slot. But, man, they really need to start a new legacy, and maybe plays like this can get them going in a new direction.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Manning. Receiver makes the catch. Jukes past the defender. He's in the clear. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, the slant route is already a difficult pass to defend in man coverage, but especially against a receiver like that, man, good luck. Big receiver, they can use their body to shield the defensive back from the ball if it's placed correctly by the quarterback.
Here's the 2nd down play. Ball handed off. making people miss. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down there inside the 5.
The Longhorns will line up now. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Snags the quick throw. He'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
As a quarterback, you see a one-on-one matchup, you want to get the ball out to your receiver. Hope he can shake that tackle and get upfield for some good yards. Man, this corner made a great play after that reception.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab on the move. The defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's 4th down. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. Lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Peoples. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
2nd down after that previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Fighting him off. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Buckeyes will line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Returner decides to fair catch this. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Gets it out quickly to the left side. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion. Well, Texas and Ohio State, the last time a part of college football history, of course, that classic collision in the Cotton Bowl. Jack Sawyer with the strip sack and scoop and score, the decisive play in an unforgettable football game.
Yeah, one of those big games that you can remember, maybe 2 or 3 plays being the difference in the game. You mentioned a play by Jack Sawyer, of course, at the end of the first half, the screen pass to Trevion Henderson. It looked like Ohio State was just trying to not turn the ball over. High percentage throw, ends up going for a touchdown. So the Buckeyes made the plays when they had to be able to get out of there with a win. And anytime you put these two teams on the field together, a ton of NFL talent and athletic ability. Let's see how this one plays out. Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
So the ball placed right first down here on 3rd and short. Caught behind the line. It's Moore. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
Longhorns will have 1st and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Manning. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is what you would call a 3-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
On 1st down, it's play action. Catch made over the middle. Timeout is called to duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Finds an open target on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 1st and goal now, a chance to claim even more momentum before the halftime break. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he scores. Touchdown, Longhorns.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21.
That makes the score Texas 21, Ohio State 0.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out, it's Graham. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. It's a shotgun run call. Gets the first and still running. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
So quickly, all the way up to the 36 in his first down. To the air, it's Sayin. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Now he's bringing it back. He's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we're only a few ticks from halftime, and doesn't it feel like this thing's already over? Just a first-half beatdown to be remembered. This is going to be a fun locker room at halftime.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Boy, this defense is having a game. So much pressure, so many sacks already, and we're not even to halftime. The offense better do a better job of protecting, and I think the offensive coordinator needs to make some adjustments in his pass pro to give this quarterback a chance.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great one going down in Columbus today. And it's been a dynamite first half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering two things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Buckeyes will kick this deep and begin the second half. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now to begin at the 19. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Wide open, he makes the grab. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
So one explosive play sets him up at the plus 43 with a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Stout defense there. It's a 3-yard loss on that run.
Chris, they actually call a play that goes in the wrong direction. Seems like everything they've called is worked out, whether it's on the ground or through the air. And this time, the defense steps up and makes a play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
But it's not been their day as a defense, but you can see they have not given up. What a big hit into the backfield that time.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
The Longhorns will have to kick this away. Hunter comes out for the first time today. Look at a pin him back. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Sayin. Bringing pressure. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down and long from the 9-yard line. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. Great move in the open field.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Here's a jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, he was so close to getting to the outside and coming up with some huge yards. But, hey, let's give credit to the defense. This receiver's really fast. They were very, very fortunate not to give up a big play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Oh, he makes the catch. Matt Gay moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Still searching for their first touchdown of the game, but on the move now. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw caught on the left side. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Looking downfield, it's Sayin. The pocket breaking down. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. It's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Back to throw again. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. He made it. 3 points on the board.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner tackled right there. That's when they'll start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Play action here on 1st down. Lets it go quickly. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Good enough for the first down to the 37.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Ball moves to the 37 on the gain. It's 1st down. To throw, it's Manning. Catch made on the left side. Oh, he breaks free, still going. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Receiver in motion now. Quarterback will throw it off the run-pass option. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner will be brought down. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. He breaks free. Solid tackle, able to get him down. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's Sayin. Grab down the middle. It's Tate. Tackle made on the play, the 29-yard line.
Whew, that was pretty. The receiver broke down his defender on that curl against man-to-man coverage. That's how you win one-on-ones.
1st down here for this offense. Looking for a man. It's a wide receiver screen. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A 2nd down after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Looking to pass. It's Sayan. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Trying to find some room. It's Peoples. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Trying to keep this impressive drive going, but the loss makes it 2nd down and 14 here. It's intercepted. Trying to fire it into a tight window. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
After the loss on 1st down, it's 2nd and long from the 22. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. To the air. It's Manning. Short pass finds the tight end. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the 1st down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. It's a bootleg looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Peoples. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Throws it to the right. What a catch! That gain is good enough for a 1st down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
What's another incompletion? Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. QB keeper all the way. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Dropping back, it's Sayin. Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, Chris, the struggles continue for this quarterback in this offense, just not quite able to find a rhythm. Now we got a 4th down. You're down multiple scores, and the time is really becoming a factor.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And the wideout goes in motion. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete, a 4th down stop. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
Good throw by the quarterback off the RPO. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Leaning on the run game here late. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. And wow, it's good from 59 yards away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off.
Set to advance on the football.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take a lead in this game at some point.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, another tough call for this offense. Seems like everything that they've called is going in the wrong direction. I think they're just trying to get out of this one at this point.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He's running out of time here. Makes the grab. It's Peoples.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Here's Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at the 40. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big gain like this on first down.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
To throw, it's Sayin. With the catch, it's Peoples. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team, dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.